Welcome back to the not TI5, Frankfurt Majors. BTS Insanity Hub. I'm here with Winter. Gods is taking a small break. We are around hour 30 of 100 plus of our 24/7 coverage. We are well into the SEA qualifiers. They are shaping up to be Fnatic in Group A coming out 1, 2, 3 in spot 2, but Group B we still don't know. So that's why we're watching this game. Sig.Trust versus Mineski. Mineski currently on top, but looking a little bit shaky. Okay, let's go into draft. Me and Winter taking it away.
So this game would actually mean a lot if it's even if it's 1-1, right?
Yes,
for
it
Mineski.
does. It also makes it much harder for Phoenix to qualify if Trust gets 2-0.
They didn't
Over
ban
Mineski.
the Wiz in the first phase, but they removed him in the second phase. So I guess the opening was what, Darkseer first pick?
It was Tusk first pick.
Oh, Tusk first pick, and then Darkseer plus Stalker. They were actually using a lot of Wyvern plus Stalker earlier as their opening picks. I guess that's when Darkseer is banned. But with the Darkseer available, they chose to go for Darkseer Stalker instead of the Darkseer Wyvern. Interesting. I guess they value the Stalker more than the Wyvern, because they've been using him to limit vision, roam around and gank, pressure the mid lane, place deep observer wards. He's like the bounty hunter replacement, I feel.
But a lot of times I feel like Night Stalker doesn't really do enough damage. Like, you have vision, but what can you actually do with it if you can't kill anyone?
He's tanky. He provides more in terms of I think utility. He lacks damage, but he provides more in utility. The silence is great, and he's very tanky.
Yo,
Mm.
I agree with that. I just seen some teams pick him up and then they don't draft very well around him. I think he's a good first pick, but he has to be drafted around.
Yeah, talk about lack of damage, and they have Lina and Skyruff as their third and fourth pick to actually solve that issue. But they don't really have any clear, easy vacuum combinations apart from the Lina, though. That's not something we see.
That's
too
not
much.
even that's not easy at all.
It's quite. It takes a lot of practice and coordination for that. So the Lina and I guess the Lina's a core Lina. Skyruff and Stalker would be their supports, and they're gonna look to go for something that's very heavy carry. Because if you look at their lineup, they lack damage, like right click damage. Lina and Skyruff would provide bursts in terms of spell damage.
So what are you looking for?
The Seer and the Stalker is utility.
PL?
Against Doom, PL, Wraith King. Wraith King, I'm not sure. Yeah, but
Yeah. There's
there's
not
not
that many
much.
that are.
Yeah, there's not much options they have.
What about Trust? What are they looking for Lakells?
You think there's no chance they play the Doom on safe lane, yeah?
I think it's more unlikely.
Because it's a C team, so that it's probably
Yeah.
like Tusk plus.
And they're playing against Phantom Lancer, so
Wait,
they want more late.
Wait, look at their heroes. They have Wyvern Witch Doctor as their support, Tusk off lane, Doom safe lane.
Doom safe lane, yeah.
Yeah, they're looking for their mid hero against Lina. Their lineup definitely lacks some instant damage. They have a lot of prolonged damage from Witch Doctor and Doom, but lacking instant damage.
I mean, they could also go for like Veno, right? And just add on to that. But I don't know if they're going to actually do
Nah,
something
this
like
is just
that.
a better hero against PL. Ember versus PL.
That's hard versus
Lina.
Sky and Lina. And Night Stalker even. I think Night Stalker has been doing very well for
Yeah,
Ember.
his lane is gonna become. I guess the Wyvern should help him as much as possible, because he's gonna have a hard time. So I think you would have to rely
What's
on.
our mango?
Oh damn, we forgot
You
about
want
the.
to kill...
Man, it's too late.
I'll say 1.5 over under. Go Winter. Go quickly.
Over under.
Yeah, 1.5.
Over.
I'll take under.
Damn, you already click on the heroes, yeah?
No. Please, I'm not a cheater, Winter. Come on, dude. I have respect for the
Okay, I
mango.
freaking lost.
You lost already?
Yeah, what color am I again?
You are
Green.
green.
There's so much green today.
Thanks, Winter. Wow, you didn't even wait. You can't retract. You know, if they buy 2 mangoes right now, you can't retract. I have to dump one in, but you cannot take
No,
out of the
because
cabbage jar.
they spend their goal.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
So, whose lineup do you like more? I personally like
I-
Mineski's a little
I-
bit more.
I think that Mineski's draft has a lot of like damage and control, but late game wise, I feel maybe the Ember and the Doom would be difficult to deal with. So I say that I actually feel Sig.Trust has a much more secured draft, a
Really?
much safer draft.
But what do they do with, like, once he gets, like, level 11 or has Ags on Night Stalker, I feel like they can't really take any fights.
Yeah, but their team fight is strong. They have Witch Doctor plus Doom.
Yeah,
And
but I mean,
Winter's Curse,
we're talking about dealing with like a Darkseer and a Night Stalker. They can always get the jump on them and just immediately eliminate Ember.
I mean,
Or make them play
it
off the
really
back foot.
depends on how the laning phase go though. If they lose the laning phase, yes, that it will be really difficult for them to deal with that. But I think if the laning phase don't really go too bad for them, it goes somewhat even, they should be fine. If their lane should be Doom plus what Witch Doctor safe lane. The Doom can devour the Iron Shell creep, so he should be able to deal with the Darkseer pretty well. Wyvern, like you mentioned, should be focusing on helping the Ember, since the Ember is going to have a very tough time in mid lane.
I think that Mineski's lineup is also just better at coming back. If they have a rough laning phase, I still think they have like better fight, better control. They can kind of limit the damage with Night Stalker. But if Trust falls behind or somehow like loses top lane, it could just be a disaster, utter disaster.
Oh, they did have a late mango, but it's still one only. So only one mango this game. I would still lose the bet. So doesn't
Nice.
matter. Scorch Earth, level 1. The cast bouncing around. Here comes Boombell with the Arctic Burn, but it looks like Ryo is going to be able to chase down MyPro and getting the first blood there. Well, that Scorch Earth not really too helpful in that level 1 engagement. They still lost that fight. And Jobs is going to be the second one going down as well. Lakel's, I think he has to back
Oh
off.
my,
He's
this is
dead.
going to be 3 heroes dead before increasing the spawn, maybe even
double
4.
stun. No, Boombell should be fine. They don't really have enough damage anymore. But that was such a disastrous level 1 fight. The cast, I think, won them the fight basically. The cast plus the stuns from the Lina and the Iron Shell.
Caskar on Dire, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Skywrath is really good at level 1,
who
though.
got the bounty rune?
Let's see.
Darkseer and Tusk.
That's really good. Darkseer's already level 2.5, man.
So none of the mid heroes got the bounty rune, and he's gonna be able to. Oh, he's not pulling. I thought he was gonna try and pull the camp from the side as the Darkseer now. So it's gonna be 3 heroes at top to deal with the Darkseer. It's gonna be a Wildking though, so this creep is still fairly useful for the Doom to help him.
But isn't
get
going to be
some armor.
eating
But
Ion
not-
Shell creeps?
Yeah, maybe he's actually going to save his DOR for the Iron Shell creep. I'm not sure though. I think you should get a creep if you actually see one.
I mean, but I think Wild Wing's like almost the weakest of the big camp creeps.
Against Darkseer.
Maybe
even.
Centaur?
Armor is not even that useful against
Yeah,
Darkseer.
armor's useless.
But
I mean, he can get the Harpy. I think the Harpy's not that bad. It's good if you want to kill the...
That's like the golems on the right, but it's pretty far.
Yeah.
He needs to go scout it.
Let's see what he does with this Devour. Is he going to eat the Ion Shell? No? Still saving it?
Yeah. I think he wants to look for a creep. He wants to go for the side cam and get the creep here. Not sure. But right now, if you look at the middle lane, Ember is definitely suffering. 4 CS, Lina is 10.
Lino had already expended like half her mana pool, I think, from
And
the
Lina
first
even
blood.
got like 2 kills at the start of the fight.
It's looking bad.
This is definitely looking bad for them. It's gonna be a bottle delivered to the Lina by the Night Stalker even. Career service. He has Orb of Venom, boots, so it's really good at roaming around. And let's see how well the Tusk is doing. The Tusk has 9 last hits, so...
Oh,
he's
they
actually-
stacked for Lakel's and he got a Satyr.
Oh no, Satyr, best creep.
Yep.
That is the best...
That's some good RNG.
Best possible creep for them to... But the odds are actually pretty good, right? Because you cannot spawn the same Malkin. So
I mean,
your
there's
odds
still
are...
Furbolg, Troll,
Fullback and
Centaur.
Troll, so it's like 1 out of 3.
What?
Pretty good
1 out of
odds.
4. Furbolg, Troll, Centaur.
Fullback, Troll, Santo.
And Satyr.
Oh yeah, okay, 4.
Yeah. That's
So it's what, 25% chance?
to win your lane.
Better than 17%.
Better
So
than 17.
I will take that.
I think that's the one in the jar.
That's not... Why? That's not a meme. It's just 17%. That's not a meme.
Throw it in there.
That's-
Roland, what's the... Throw it in there.
What? Why? I'm not allowed to say 17%?
Not in that sort of context. If you're just stating factual
But
data.
I did say it yesterday and you guys didn't say anything about it. And now you're punishing me for
Yep.
that.
That's because you have Cotto on your team. He's not even here tomorrow.
Why do I... Whoa.
You have to suffer.
Life at the BTS house. Never fair.
Dude, my pro is actually doing, I think, not that bad considering what happened to him in the early game.
You don't think this is bad enough? 7 against 25?
I mean, considering Lena got 2 kills and then my pro died and that they got the bounty rune on top, I mean, if he dies here,
He's
it's...
almost dead. He's almost dead.
Whoa, yeah. And he had no support from Wyvern.
But
Like I think
Wyvern
all this is
dead.
pretty
Yeah, I think they needed to help the. Oh, he's gonna suicide on the ancients.
good. Oh wow, that was so well timed. Excellent coming out from him.
And we're gonna see the face boots from the Doom this game. Face boots drums, possibly since he also has a circlet. And you want when you roam, you want to have the Alpha Wolf. So he has an Alpha Wolf ready in the jungle for him. Just needs to scout it out later.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is a dream, man. Starting off with Satyr, transitioning into see Ion Shield, Night Stalker going in. Doesn't really want to contest Doom. I think he still could have gotten that kill. He doesn't have to be scared. It's nighttime. They don't have any catch in that
Wait,
lane.
I see something interesting, Mr. Bamboo.
What's going on?
3 points in snowball. Interesting build. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's always max shots.
Yeah, or 1-1-1. Let's see if it helps him out over here.
He's gonna need to try and dodge some spells, but he's gonna run as far as back as possible. And Boris Punch comes out, but I think he's still gonna die. There's still one more. Oh no, there's no lance, but Skyruff has
the
a lot of
jukes.
mana.
It looks like he's okay.
Wow.
Wow, nighttime.
Nighttime. Not helping his teammates there. I'm surprised the Stalker actually didn't rotate. Look at the Stalker. He's actually at mid lane. If he actually cut across.
But they didn't think they needed him to kill the. If you were those two, you wouldn't think that you needed a kill. Skywrath maybe not in the best position, I think, to.
They sort of both covered the same entrance, the same exit, right?
Yeah.
Because
Would you want to just stand right on top of the PL if you were in that situation? Even if you get stunned.
Oh yeah.
I think it's fine.
I guess so, because you want to attack the.
Yeah, you want to attack him
Tusk
right
as soon
after.
as he come out of the snowball.
I think it's worth it to get stunned for the positioning. Anyways, Lakel's suffering the mana
I really
department.
hope he doesn't go Midas though. I think Midas this game, when they have an Ember that's having a hard time, is really bad. He needs to be the one that helps the lanes though. I'm not sure if Midas should be the call here.
But you know, Lakel's man.
He's the Midas player.
He is.
I know.
Yeah.
He's gonna see his wolf. GG.
He doesn't have any mana though.
Yeah, he has a Devour, so he's going to.
In the mid lane.
He's going to
Ooh,
up
nice
back to
Laguna
go
coming out to kill Ember Spirit. Jesse Vash trying to run away, but Snowball coming
he
up in
should be-
8 seconds.
He should be fine with
But
the
it's-
support. Cast coming in, but not gonna get too much of a bounce. Just double bounce on Jesse Vash. Cold Embrace gonna come out to help Abba, but there's a double damage on the PL.
Wow, he had all 3 of his spells up. Huh. I thought he was about to just like own
Snowball?
Phantom Lancer. Yeah, Snowball, like punch him and then Snowball away or something like that. But
Yeah, but something to note as well. So the Doom went back to actually max the Scorcher at level 5, and he has the drums. He even purchased a Orb of Venom. So face drums on the way, and he has the Alpha Wolf. Time to rock and roll when he sees a good opening.
what do you do? Wait for 8 minutes? Just wait to
Wait
counter
for his
TP?
next TP. I think you want to have your drums complete and your level 4 Scorch Earth. That would be the strongest timing. So Cuckoo's gonna dodge the snowball here with a well-timed doppelganger, but no kill's gonna happen here bottom lane, just dodging some spells. Let me see Jules coming back into the lane to try and support his teammate. Wyvern still hovering around this area. I think he just placed this ward. Yeah,
Jesse Bash wrapping around mid.
both the wards have been placed at the same area. I think the one from the Dire has been quicker, so they would actually see the ward from Mineski there. Jesse Vaz, like you mentioned, trying to set up a kill. He doesn't have a point in silence yet, though.
Yeah, maybe relying on Ancient Seal. But he's actually really underleveled. He's only level 3 on the NS.
But if you look at the difference between the CS, Lina is 58, close to 60. Amber is like 20 CS. Oh, this kill would be big. Abba rotates in with the snowball, 3 hero gank. Easy kill, but not the Ember getting the last hit though. Ideally you want to have the Tusk, not the Tusk, the Ember to get the last hit since he's so far behind. But nevertheless, it's going to help him out in his laning phase by a lot. So
Yeah,
I
and he
think-
gets the 8-minute rune on top of that, so it's pretty big for him.
Yeah, now
Good
Doom is online, so level 4 Scorch Earth. We'll see how well he actually uses that to gain map control and win team fights for them. Ryo's gonna search away, but Abba didn't
What?
get the
What did he-
punch.
He could have
What?
He could have punched, he could have
I
snowballed,
think
could have shards.
No, he had mana for 2 spells at best.
Yeah.
So he needed to choose between snowball, punch, or ice shards plus punch.
I think you can just snowball into a shards and then he can doom him as he's exiting the shards.
Yeah,
If you,
maybe.
Yeah.
So top
Anyway,
lane-
smoke coming out.
So Arcane Boots on Lina and Point Booster right now. They search Jesse Vash up, but oh, they're gonna still find him. Scorch Earth. Oh, he didn't pop his Scorch Earth. Oh, he's gonna be able to pop Scorch Earth, but not gonna be able to survive regardless. Too much burst damage there coming out from.
And he
Lina.
doesn't even have his jump complete yet. Ouch. It's rough timing for that.
I think you want to use your Doom on the PL's lane. Like you want to gank the PL.
Or
with your
Lina.
Doom.
But I don't think they really need... The thing is, they don't need the Doom to kill Lina. They just need his body over there, I think, to try and soak up for the Lina or for the Ember to actually get a kill on him. But I don't know. I feel like Lakels has been a little bit too passive on his Doom in the early game.
And what do you think about the Lina going Bloodstone? Do you like it?
I don't like it. I think Yules is really, really good. But I guess for their lineup, Yules is actually not terribly great. Yules, I mean, you can go like a Yules Blink or Yules.
Don't you think that if you're
Yules
far ahead
Scepter.
enough, you can actually be greedy and go for the Bloodstone? It's like much more snowball lineup. Oh, Cuckoo's gonna get Doom, like we mentioned. The first Doom going onto the Phantom Lancer there, but he's gonna get Search away. Ryo coming in at the right time to save his buddy, but Aisha's gonna block out Ryo, so he'll be the sacrificial lamb here in this situation. Raging Potato gonna get caught up. Oh, dodge! Nicely done by MyPro there. He's gonna drop his Laguna Blade to remove the Flame Guard there, but I guess he's still going to die. Doesn't have a TP scroll. Next Searing Chain is coming off cooldown in 1 second, so it's gonna get chains up. He wants to try and get a return kill on the Witch Doctor, but man, the last hit not going to the Ember again. Sad times.
The Lina's...
Snowball. Punch onto the Night Stalker, but he's gonna get the shards to trap out Jesse Vars, but Abba gonna get Cold Embrace up, save up by his teammate, and Jesse Vars gonna go down. Cuckoo should be trying to get an extra return kill onto Abba, but he committed his doppelganger in though. If he gets spotted out, he's gonna be able to not gonna be able to run away.
Wow, MyPro's been actually going crazy the past couple of minutes on this Ember. Even though he hasn't gotten that many kills, he's still caught way back up, especially considered to Lina. I mean, she's not even that far ahead. Would you get Bloodstone even if you're like super far, relatively
Bottom lane,
under farm?
Lakels, he's chasing down Jules there. TP in by Jay, gonna help him save his teammate there. But you were mentioning you would always prefer to go for Jules, even though you're far behind.
I think so.
I don't know.
Far behind, you don't want Bloodstone.
I think Bloodstone is very snowbally. It allows you to go. You go. Into
I think
the
if you're
late
ahead,
game.
it's fine. But if you're behind, you're not getting that many kills. He's not surviving any of these
double
fights.
damage on MyPro. He's gonna get this kill. Oh, nice vacuum there. No more spirits to chase, but he should be able to get out. TP scroll available for Ryo. He's gonna just get a sweet spot there to TP out. Wow, nice eye shots from Abba.
Got him.
Didn't exactly choose the right spot, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
But
fogged with that.
what options does he have there? Maybe he can't really go to the left
He
side.
can go right here. Right.
Oh,
right
I can't see where you're ping. Oh yeah, maybe
Yeah,
that would have
I
been.
think that spot.
Maybe this
is-
spot would have been better.
I think that's probably the only chance he has of surviving. Maybe even go to the right, over the creeps.
The smoke from Sig.Trust gonna catch out Mr. Raging Potato, going for that greedy Bloodstone build, and he's gonna get punished once again because there was a ward here from Trust. Actually scouted him out, actually farming in the jungle.
What build
So-
do you like on Lina this game?
I actually like the Bloodstone build. I think that the Bloodstone build actually gives the Lina more potential in the
I
late
feel like
game.
she's just constantly going to die, though. She's either going to get Doomed, she's going to get Snowballed on, she's going to get Ember Remnanted on, and just have no chance of survival. Yeah, you have more HP, but you're never going to be able to live in the fights.
So you rather just be more aggressive with the use.
I think it's, what, like 5,000 gold? I think like Yule's Blink, I think, is much better. You can blink out of almost any sort of initiation, unless you get chains. But even if you get chains, you can still Yules and then blink out. But I think like being able to be on the edge of the fights with Night Stalker up in front is a much better scenario for the Lina than what has been happening in every one of these fights, where he's kind of been caught out. Maybe if like Darkseer had a mech, I think then you have like a super large HP pool, so that you can
But
actually survive it. But
Don't you think that if he's always getting doomed, Bloodstone to heal our teammates is a good idea?
he's not getting doomed? Has he been doomed once? I don't think so.
I think we only saw one doom on the PL so far.
Yeah, I don't think he's been doomed at all.
So we're gonna see a second doom, possibly Scorch Earth coming in from Sig.Trust Lakels. They're gonna get the curse onto Cuckoo here. Snowball coming in, trying to save his buddy, but Gonna go down.
Kels gets Ancient Seal. Jesse Vat trying to finish him off with the Ion Shell. Coconut's bouncing around. Two-person gets coconutted.
Oh my
Potato's
god,
gonna
that
die
cask.
again. Oh
That
my.
cask. That cast just actually got them that extra double kill.
Yep. Abba in the back trying to pick off Skywrath.
But they're just so much stronger now with at this point. Don't you feel that even if he has a use, it wouldn't matter so much because they're so much stronger?
Well, they just play a different style.
They doom one hero, they Winter's Curse, and there's the Witch Doctor ultimate there in team fights.
But what does Bloodstone do for you? You're still running away.
You can farm and snowball better, I feel.
You can just farm with Yules.
Soaring is faster. I don't know. I just feel like Bloodstone allows you to farm faster. I remember I saw an interview between the players. Why do they always get Bloodstone on Lina? They said because you farm a lot faster compared to the use, because you get the Soaring first instead of that one Void Stone. It actually makes a lot of difference.
Why don't you just get Soul Ring into Yules then? If you really
Soaring
want.
into Use.
Why don't you just do that and just build a Bloodstone later? Like
But if you're building Bloodstone, you want to get it as soon as possible. It's just how the item works, right?
not if you're dying a lot.
I guess so. So they're gonna make a smoke rotation this time.
I think if you're getting Bloodstone purely for defensive capabilities, then it's not worth it. I think it's only good if you get kills, right? If you're dying a lot, you know, you might as well just buy Shadow Blade or Blink, I think, to try and help with your positioning. But like I think it's kind of you're making it way too easy for Trust to kill you every single time.
Honestly, even Force Staff would be good this game to get out of the eye shots and the chains.
Yeah, Force Staff I think is good too.
But we rarely see Force Staff on Ember. Sorry, not Ember, Lina.
Yeah.
Maybe support Lina only, exclusively. But not the core Lina. They're going to try to get behind Abba here. Going to get the Ancient Seal on him. Oh no, they're going to whiff the Mystic Flare. Not going to get the kill because of that. Doom rotates in. They need to get eye shots to block the Night Stalker. Snowball, bring the Doom in.
They don't have enough vision.
It's too far. It's too far. So Lakel's is actually going to get the SMY build where we saw this from who was the player that actually won for it? I think Matumba Man. He actually went for Tranquil's Bessie drums into SMY, which we saw was so effective in that game that they played. I think it was the Summit EU qualifier.
I think it's pretty good here too. Having the HP is nice.
Yeah, they just need the Doom to be able to chase and tank out. So I guess
Jabs
SMY
on top, gets Laguna'd by Raging Potato and instantly drops to a combo. Free tower after
that's gonna
that.
give him his Bloodstone completed.
Yep.
I mean, right now, both of the Lina and the PR are still on top of the net worth, though. That's the good thing about them right now. They have the net worth lead. But in terms of team fight potential, it's very difficult for them to go into the Curse, the Doom, and the Witch Doctor ulti. Even though the Ember is far behind. I think mainly they're in this spot because the Ember is so far behind. If the Ember is somewhat a bit in terms of improve in terms of his economical state, then the game wouldn't be this bad for them.
Yep. See Cuckoo go for the Diffusal first. Do you like Diffusal first?
They need to fight though, so I think yes. And
Well, why not drums into Diffusal? I think it's nice having HP because he's almost always going to be
I mean,
duped,
if
right?
you have the diffuser, you can actually solo kill the Witch Doctor better, right?
Yeah, but who's out solo that you're going to be able to solo kill?
And
Like,
there's nothing to purge as well. With
yeah,
the
it's,
diffuse.
well, no, that's not true. You can purge Ember Flame Guard.
Oh, I mean, for defensive purposes.
Oh, defensive, yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
Bottom lane, they get a punch onto Jules. He's gonna drop his Mystic Flare this time. Oh no, he's still inside the area of effect of the Mystic Flare when he was trying to TP out. And that was the extra Bloodstone charge for Lina, so he's gonna be very happy that he TP'd in for that. So he's gonna build his use now. I mean, he's still gonna get it at a good time, I think. Maybe in minute 21, since his Bloodstone's gonna help him farm a lot. But the Battle Fury on the Ember, unfortunately, is gonna come really late this game for them.
yeah, I think Phantom Lancer's in like a pretty dangerous position too. Because is he still the ideal Doom target, or would you get like the Darkseer if you can find him out?
I think Darkseer is a good Doom target.
Darkseer's,
He's
yeah.
like their, I would say he's the main team fight hero for them. If you want to secure the team fight, he has the max, so doing the Darkseer would probably be one of your best choice. Maybe
Yeah.
the Lina, maybe. Because the Lina has the biggest damage. But I would say that the Darkseer is probably equally as important as the Lina.
I think you'd much rather Winter's Curse Alina though, because she doesn't have any armor. She can just die easily to the right clicks.
Yeah, I guess you get both your biggest disable on the Darkseer and the Lina.
Yeah.
That would be ideal for them.
Oh, here we go. 5-man smoke. Coming out from Sig.Trust, right under the T1
Roshan?
tower.
Are they going Roshan with this? Yeah. This is like the signature Trust move. They always smoke into Rosh. If you watch a lot of their games. They're going to show the Tusk at bottom lane, so this would make it less obvious. I think this is a good move by them.
Yeah, we've been seeing teams get a lot better with their smokes. This is so hard to read.
Mineski has also a 4-man smoke with the PL pushing top. Do they have wards? They need to probably try and drop a ward down. I don't see any wards.
I also don't see any.
Night Stalker, does he have wards? No, no wards. So Rosh will be picked up by Lakels on his Doombringer. I guess you go BKB next. I think BKB is really good this game because there's so much disable and spell damage.
I think he has enough HP though.
So you go Aghanims? You would rather go Aghanims?
I don't think you need the Ags though. I think the fights are going to be over fairly quickly. Like
but he's not dying to physical damage because the other choice would be to get armor. And there's not many good item choices on Doom in this scenario here.
I still think you can get Shivas, get more vision for your team. I think they're going to be very vision starved because of the Night Stalker in team fights. But I say BKB or Shivas is good.
But BKB is more safe.
Yeah, BKB is a lot more safe.
They're trying to loop behind with the Night Stalker though, I'm not sure though. They're fighting into an Aegis Doom. Could be a bad idea. I think they just need to, for now, buy time, speed push, use the vision control of the Night Stalker to make sure that you speed push safely. Get PL into one more item before you try to fight. I think PL needs maybe even 2 more items like Manta plus Skadi. Would you prefer to go Skadi or Hard this game on the PL?
I prefer to go BOTs and just not fight.
But he has threats, so
yeah.
I don't think you have that choice anymore.
I don't know. I think that because he got Diffusal first, but he's not fighting, right?
He can't fight into.
Then why would you get Diffusal, right?
Yeah.
Why won't you just go drums and then farm more? Drums Yasha, let's say.
Drums Yasha.
Manta.
Drums Yasha would be, or maybe. Do you like the black build where he goes?
I don't like the Vlad's builds that much.
Not the black build. I mean the black build where he goes Master Madness into farming.
I think that's a good 6.84 build. But
you think it's too risky?
Yeah, I think it's way too risky. I mean, he's like, let's say Ember Spirit gets Battle Fury, and he.
Oh, Raya's gonna get caught with the punch. No escape. Snowball shots. Easy pick off that.
It's pretty scary that Trust has so much map control during nighttime.
Yeah, because they are much stronger now.
Oh, Cuckoo! He's trying to.
Oh, he actually. Lol.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's gonna kill the Witch Doctor!
Wow.
Oh my god, that is a classic BTS moment there. He didn't get the kill, but it was a really...
Potato gets doomed out. Oh and my god, that was hilarious. That
Jesse Bash is gonna leave him to die.
That was awesome.
That was awesome, yeah. Awesome.
Whole position. Don't do anything.
So he's indeed going for the heart on the PL. Just wants to tank up and have stronger illusions against the cleave.
What do you prefer, Manta first though?
I think I would actually prefer Manta. I mentioned Manta because it helps you farm, like you mentioned the Yasha, the build up to the.
And it's another way to perhaps not get doomed in fights. But
I agree. I would have actually preferred the heart. Sorry, not the heart, the Manta. The heart actually.
Abba gets silenced out by double damage Doom, double damage Night Stalker. But
yeah, but Doom is gonna come over. I mean, the heart is gonna help against the Ember. You have stronger illusions, so he doesn't clear out your illusions faster. I guess that's about it.
Yeah.
And you have more sustain when you get chipped down.
But you farm so slowly. Like I feel like his net worth if he went on farming build could
they
be
got
way
to use those. Oh, he doesn't have a spirit. Oh, he actually has one. Should be fine all the time, regardless if you have the spirit. The use combo should not be able to kill the Ember.
Yeah, this Lina
unless you go Shadow Blade, then you stun out of the Shadow Blade. I think that is the only way you can actually catch out the Ember.
I think he has enough HP though to tank it with the treads.
But there was 2 heroes there with the Night Stalker, so he was still. If they get the stun off, he's still dead. So the Scarab is going into a lot of ATOS this game. It's gonna give him a bit more HP to survive the burst from the Tusk, because Tusk has been focusing him a lot in team fights. 3 spells and he's dead.
Oh, nighttime's almost over.
4 AM indeed. I think 1 more minute. Minute 24, right?
Yeah, minute 24. So
he's going for the Shivas, I guess. He has the... No, he actually sold... He bought the plate mill and he sold the plate mill. I think he wants BKB. He just bought the plate mill and he sold the plate mill. He changed his mind. And
Yeah, I think with this build, because you had to like run in, right? It's so hard to not get kited if you don't have BKB with this particular build.
Jobs. Easy kill. Oh, here comes the Ember. He's gonna be able to maybe salvage something for his team. Jules gonna get snowballed, trying to TP out there, but not successful. Jesse Vaz gonna just try to run straight up against the Doom, but not gonna work for him. And Raging Potato might be forced to actually suicide here. I think he's gonna get caught. Shards? Oh no, he actually runs right. TP. Oh, this time around the TP is successful. This time it worked.
Still, Ember not dying, catching up after his atrociously poor start. Already caught up with Battle Fury. Not really that close.
Would you
to
consider Manta against the double silence this game?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I think if Doom's played well, then he doesn't need to, because Doom should be able to get vision of the other heroes, and you also have Cold Embrace and Snowball to pull you out.
Yeah, so it's a BKB on the Doom completed. So you would actually think that the Doom should be able to protect the Ember.
Yeah, I think so. Or at least get vision for the hero so that he can play around it. I think they have enough counterplay to silence that he's not going to instantly die. On top of that, Lina doesn't have a scepter yet, so he's still like pretty safe, I think, with Flame Guard. I think it's okay. I think he needs to go more damage.
Yeah, you go Daedalus now.
Yeah, at least Crystallis. If you decide you want a Manta afterwards, then that's fine. But I don't think it's that important right now. Lina, smoked. Maybe going for kill an Ember
They need
Spirit.
to lead with the silence though, I'm not sure. It's going to be difficult considering the positioning of the Ember.
Oh, he popped.
Oh, he actually popped the smoke.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he popped the other smoke.
So right now they're just looking to maybe wait for the next Aegis before they try and go again, because they have all the items. They have BKB on Doom. Tusk has Desolator in. He just needs the recipe basically.
That's kind of crusty. They have no armor.
I would actually prefer to have the Guardian Greaves though on the Tusk this game, because there's silence. And like you mentioned, it's going to help them on the armor department, having the mech for the team. I mean, Deso is like kind of giving you more solo kill potential. There's going to be a Doom on Raging Potato. Easy kill here. No chance of escape. But what do you think about the Deso this game? Do you feel that he's far ahead enough?
I think with the blink it's fine, because you can get picks off like super quickly.
Yeah, I know. If he wanted to go for the Greaves, obviously he wouldn't go for the blink.
Yeah. Or so Greaves versus
the blink initiation.
I think the blink has actually worked out pretty well for him. I think also Snowball and a blink is just like super OP for escaping fights.
But they don't have anyone else to get the...
Yeah, but the way that Mineski's playing, you need to be able to jump them, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want to just like instantly...
Split pushing.
Yeah, because they're constantly split pushing. I think if it were more team fight, definitely Greaves. But the way the game's played out, it's... I think...
Yeah, I agree. I think because Mineski are not able to contest the team fights at all, it feels like the mech is not needed. If Mineski is contesting the fights, then yes, the mech would be needed.
And here they go.
Here they go, indeed.
Oh, he's gonna get BKB.
Oh no! He took so much damage for that. Oh my god, the slide of fist and the curse on two heroes there. What a curse by Boom Bell and Witch Doctor Ultimate. Still popping off damage onto Cuckoo there. He's gonna get Searing Chains. He's gonna get level death and the last.
Did they not see the BKB on Doom? I feel like
they saw the BKB.
They saw the Why would you initiate on him like that though? That's
beats me.
If you see the BKB on Doom, you're like, okay, they're clearly just baiting him out.
And Lina was not even there for the fight at all. Is this Rax? Maybe tower, the tower at least.
Yeah, no
they
buyback on Phantom Lancer.
They have so much damage with the Alpha Wolf aura.
Even the Deso for the tower.
Oh my god. I think the tower at the very least is going down for sure. PL is not even going to be up for the Rex. I think they lose the Rex. They just lose the Rex.
Oh, they're trying to burst down Lakel's, but he's still sitting healthy around 800 HP after that with a Cold Embrace.
And that Desolator actually was a huge factor there. Oh, Yu's coming out on the Ember Spirit. Does he have a Remnant? No, he doesn't have a Remnant behind. He's going to get silenced up. So they saved the Rex there. They didn't really fully commit for the Rex. They probably should have backed off after the tower, I guess, if they didn't feel comfortable in taking out the Rex.
They probably wanted to go with PL down and Laguna down. because they wasted a Laguna on Doom. But that's not bad. Getting a kill on Ember Spirit, getting a little careless, not enough mana for his Remnant.
Yeah, I definitely feel like the heart didn't even save him there. So having the Manta, maybe he has more movement speed. He could have escaped or tried to trick them with the illusions.
Yeah, heart is like
It didn't pay off. It didn't pay off. It didn't pay off there.
You don't. I don't actually think you want your illusions to stay alive that long because
of the slight.
Yeah, because of the slight plus Battle Fury. It's not that important that your illusions stay alive. I think it's actually just super important that you stay alive so you can keep progressing with items. Eventually, get Butterfly, Manta.
Yeah, I agree. I think Manta is just more solid and it's much better in this situation.
Trust eyeing Roche. I feel like the Night Stalker first pick hasn't really done anything for them.
It's just the draft they follow up with though. They had Night Stalker but plus
I
Darkseer.
thought it was good that they had enough damage.
Night Stalker plus Darkseer to open the draft wave, and then they had Lina and Skyraf to follow up.
Yep.
I think to use the Night Stalker more, you have to be ahead at the start. If you fall behind at the start of the game, the Night Stalker becomes a really weak support hero because he's not going to offer much. He can't D-push. You can't really map control when you're far behind because you can't go out of your base. You just need to place wards. So I think Night Stalker as a support you have to be able to go ahead in terms of the early game.
I mean, doesn't that make him a very weak first pick if you're relying on?
But didn't you notice like all the games they had Night Stalker, the team always is ahead because he's roaming a lot early, pressuring early. This game, the reason why they actually were behind early was because they gave up a lot of kills. They got a really good start, right? Actually, who got the first bird at the bounty room? Did they get the first bird bounty room?
Remember they got 3 kills.
They got 3 kills, right?
Yeah. But isn't it better if they did have that really good engagement on top, right? They had a 3-for-1, and then they had the really good lane mid. So I didn't think it was that bad for them. And then Darkseer, he had like a free level 3, I think, on the top lane. So I wouldn't even say the early game went poorly for the Night Stalkers team.
They got 3 kills and the Darkseer got very much, a lot of levels.
I think that's a big win, and Lina had huge CS.
They just gave up a lot of kills, a lot of pickoffs, I think, after that. Because basically the Tusk was roaming after that, he got a lot of kills. And Doom started to, when he has level 4 Scorcher, he started to be active. And it helped his team secure.
But I felt like the first 8 minutes was just way too weak.
Yeah, the Ember was like 20 CS at 10 minutes, 22.
Well, we have an Atos coming out for Skywrath. Phantom Lancer still working.
But how much is this gonna change anything? Doom is so fast. You can't really use Atos against the Ember.
I mean, you can maybe bait out a BKB 1 second earlier with it, right? It's kind of useful. What else are you going to get though? That's going to be useful.
Force
Scythe.
I like Force. You can actually help your Lina and your Night Stalker.
Is Darkseer not getting one? Nope.
Nope. Darkseer is just standard. Blink, Guardian Greaves maybe. Not sure if you want that. Or he's actually going to go for something else.
I mean, if he goes 4-step, though, he can also just get Blink punched by Tusk and then just die, right? Because he won't have an HP. I think it's...
You want to help your team, though, I feel. Like, when your team gets focused, you can actually push them out of the ice shards.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not supposed to get
But it's not useful versus some of their other spells, right? It's not that useful versus Winter's Curse, let's say.
But what is useful against Winter's Curse? There's nothing. Nothing is useful against that.
Good positioning.
Yeah, then the items you go for is not relevant. Even if you go Atos or Force Staff, you still need to position yourself.
Yeah.
So they're gonna smoke from behind. Jabs has his Aghanims. We didn't really see that. Cast. Oh, they're gonna just initiate in with Arba. Blink punch. The Witch Doctor's got silence, so he's not gonna be able to pop his Witch Doctor ultimate there. The Chaos pop his BKB, but still hasn't really found any target. Arba, however, has snowball in too deep for that. His team is not going to be able to follow up.
Nice Lincoln's pick up by Lina, delaying the Doom on him.
So Boombell is going to go for a straight refresher after the Glimmer Cape. Witch Doctor has a Glimmer Cape plus Aghanims.
That's really good for them. They don't... How many ways do they have of stopping it? I guess Night Stalker, Lina, Darkseer, Sky. But with Glimmer, it should be pretty darn hard.
Yeah, Glimmer is really, really good versus most of the damage coming out from them. Even PL does a significant amount of spell damage from the lance. The Spirit Lance. I think maybe you just wait for... Actually, no. They already
they're going for a gank on bottom, but my pro has
Aegis.
Aegis for another minute and a half.
And he has the Daedalus completed, so they have everything they want to go for. They don't really need to wait for anything.
I think
Shivas on Doom.
their Aegis is going to expire
2
by
minutes,
the time
2
they
minutes.
actually go.
Aegis is 2 minutes. They can just
Yeah.
make it on time if they run down a lane to try and push. And if you look at the positioning of all the creep wave, it's pretty good for them right now. Top is push out, mid is like at half. Doom is going to push out one more wave. Amber is taking care of bottom lane, so they should be able to have time to push. Do you like the Shadow Blade?
I think it's good for the split push game. Right? You just Shadow Blade, you find someone, you wait for someone to TP in. If they try to run away, you just slow them down until the kill target like Ember or Doom can come in and swoop in and just kind of limit their farm. Just because you still are a little bit scared of PL because Ember's not completely out of control yet. So
I think they just need to, like you mentioned, play slowly. They don't need to dive too much. They just need to send the Doom, I guess, in front to hit the towers and just wait for initiation.
Here they go.
Instead of trying to go in the last time, then he snowballed too deep. Their team fight is still much
But if they
superior.
wait and just siege, they can also just spam down the Doom, and then if people come in, he can just counter with a blink vacuum wall. So I don't actually think it's that safe for them.
BKB Doom. It's gonna Doom on Raging Potato. Oh, that slide of his dealt so much damage on Juice and Ryo there. And Mystic Flare gonna come up, but not gonna do too much. Another slide of fish gonna finish off the Skyrock. So Rex secured, I guess, this time. 4v5.
Yeah, Aegis about to expire in just about 10 seconds.
Oh, vacuum form and vacuum! Oh no, the Winter Skull's gonna come up, but is it gonna be able to salvage the situation? The Witch Doctor ultimate gonna get cancelled by that use from the Lina there. Very nicely played by Raging Potato. Ipro's gonna come up from the Aegis. They got the silence on Lakios. Another slide of face on two heroes, Cuckoo and Potato, going low there on by that slide of face. Another level death. Gonna finish off the Phantom Lancer. Another slide of face chains. Oh my god. Raging Potato is definitely going to go down here. Buyback after that suicide from the Bloodstone. The wall is still doing some damage there with the illusions. Another vacuum by Ryo there. Side of Fist going to finish off the majority of the creep wave, but they got the melee racks. They got what they needed. They got what they came for. The use is going to maybe try and slow down the retreat from Sig.Trust. Here comes the Scarab again. The fight has gone so long. Mystic Flare going to finish off the kills. The Coconut's still bouncing there, but they need to get out. They really need to get out. Doom already dead. I don't think they should stay and fight anymore. Just try to minimize their casualties. No TP score on Jabs. I think they actually saw that. And that's a wall.
That was a huge blink wall.
He's good.
So, they got the melee racks. It's pretty good for them. Ember Spirit is able to clean up a lot of people, make better progression on his items, and PL dies yet again. That wrong level for level death, man. Level 18.
Jabs, he's still trying to be sneaky around here, but I think he's still gonna die. Oh no, the dust.
I mean, Night Stalker can still find
he's
him.
still dead. He's still dead. They used buyback on the Lina.
Yep.
So that was a costly defense there. They still lost the melee racks. And for stuff coming out on the Darkseer instead of the Skyrath, we were talking about this. I think it's still really useful to have multiple 4-stuff against the Snowball.
It's hard taking a fight so close to Mineski's Fountain, though, because Doom doesn't really take one person out of the fight. He's forced to use it very early on.
And he's going for Aghanim's now on the Doom. So would you actually be
I don't think I'd
leaning
get
more towards the Refresher in this situation? Because he doesn't have the mana pool problem because he has Shivas. Would you have like preferred the Refresher over?
Can he just go Heart?
But wouldn't it be better to get double Doom at this stage of the game? You just Doom the Lina plus.
He doesn't have mobility. Like, every time he casts Doom, they just run away. Like, no one's ever
Yeah, but
really
they're
close
pushing.
enough.
Say they're pushing. So you just need to get Doom on 2 heroes, and then you hit the racks, and then you back.
How does he get Doom on 2 heroes? He doesn't have any mobility. I mean, he has some movement items, but did you see how far he was? He was, like, very close to the Ancient by the time he doomed Alina, and then she just went back.
I know,
waited
but
out.
having 2 BKBs is also nice.
I mean, I think if you just have Heart, you don't need a popular BKB so early. You can tank Laguna. You can tank Skyrath ulti.
The Ward is going to scout their movements. They're going to catch out Raging Potato once more. Shard's going to block him out. He still has that Lincoln Sphere to block that Doom. Needs to use the level death to pop the Lincoln Sphere and then drop the Doom. Force stuff by Ryo going to save Raging Potato's life. Chaos going to be forced to pop his BKB by that Mystic Flare. Here comes Arba. Snowball, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Are they going to still go in? Doesn't look like it. Roshan is spawning in 1.5 minutes. So probably better to actually secure the Aegis before they try to push high ground again. Well, here comes the back. 3-man back into the wall. Jab's gonna get silenced, so no Witch Doctor ultimate for you. Laguna Blade gonna go on. Lakel still has that Doom up. Hasn't really decided who to use it on, and another side of his at the back of the fight. Ember gonna jump forward with his Remnant. He's gonna go down by that Phantom Lancer. Another Splinter Blast from Boombell, but this fight has clearly been won by Mineski. Boombell's gonna go down, and Abba's gonna be that lone survivor there. Man, they really overextended. Without the BKB on a Doom, he can't really go in and get a Doom on a good target.
I feel like he's forcing the issue way too much with Doom. Like, they don't have to go in.
So you would actually prefer him to go hard, or maybe a Blink, because you're constantly saying that he...
No, because I don't think his team can really follow him up. Like, if, like, let's say all of them blink on a target, then they just get forced that down. Or Darkseer comes back in with a vacuum wall, and there goes your initiation.
I think they need to fight more as a unit, though, because they were too split up that fight.
Yeah.
They need to get a Doom on a key target and be able to take a fight, like a follow-up from Curse or Witch Doctor Cast or Snowball.
I think if you get a heart, you don't have to pop your BKB so early, and then you can actually pop it when it matters.
I don't really think you want to get the heart, though. Then you don't have the slot for the Aghanim's Refresher or Blink, because you are really slot limited.
He's not getting good Dooms off, though. It's not like an Ag's Doom is going to make a difference
Then
as opposed to regular Doom.
wouldn't a Blink allow you to get a better Doom off? Because you're able to just stay at a good distance.
Yeah, but his team's never in there with him for it to
yeah,
matter.
I mean, so that is like a communication issue, right? He needs to work with the task better to be able to jump in both, focus the same target, so they don't really get kited when you use your Doom.
Yeah.
They need to just have better teamwork, right?
Yes. That is a much bigger issue than his items, I say at this point.
So Roche is up. Did he get scouted by Mineski? I guess so. Yep. Jules is going to scout the Roche now. And this is a really good timing for them. Night Stalker, Aghanims, Nighttime.
I feel like you can't really get any jumps with Blink though because of the Night Stalker with the ult. Like it's never gonna come as a surprise when Trust is gonna jump you. If he's properly positioned, right?
I just feel like if you get a Blink, even though it's not so effective, but it's still gonna allow you to make a better decision since you are at a safer spot further behind, so you don't get forced to pop your BKB too early. They are gonna just be right next to each other here. No smoke, but just near each other.
Oh, Darkseer from behind.
Night Stalker gonna give them the vision needed. And Darkseer is gonna get a really big vacuum wall. Oh my god, this positioning is really good for Mineski. Any narrow spot is gonna be really good for them. My Pro is at the corner. Where's the Night Stalker? Oh, he's gonna just drop a sneaky slide of his onto Jules, dropping him to half-life.
Wow, he does.
Oh, Doom on Raging Potato, so that is a Doom target there. One hero out of the fight. Witch Doctor, Death Void coming up, but it's hitting on mostly illusion, so not doing too much damage, and Abba, they're going to go down. Not going to be able to survive in that engagement. 1-for-1 trade so far. Ember going to try and chase forward, going to get Ryo with the slide and chains. No, not going to be on time for that. And PL still wants to fight with the level 2 diffuser. Going to doppelganger in. Going to try and slow down Lakel's. Going to get co-embraced up by his teammate there. Another slide of his coming out. Winter's Curse on just one target there. Are they going to be able to fight? It doesn't really seem so. Witch Doctor is out of mana totally. Lakel's popped his BKB. Has his Shivas as well. But not going to be able to chase down any target. I think Mineski might be able to chase this down. They still have their vacuum and
they need My Pro to go back and heal. He needs TP back home so he can come back. He's like at dangerously low HP right now.
So the Ember's going back for a Manta style right now after the Daedalus. Do you still actually like it?
Yeah, I think so. Why not?
So what's next? Blink? After that? Oh, he's going to get a chains onto Jesse Vash. Jesse Vash is holding the gem. This would be a really, really big kill if they are able to actually get the gem. Search out on Jesse Vash. Ryo's going to force stuff himself, and Concussive Strike going to slow down the Doom here. Another Searing Chains combination on Ryo. My Pro going to get silenced, but Jules, the Coconut Bounce. Oh, it's going to get Ryo. But Ryo should be fine. Jules should be the lone casualty here. Doppelganger forward, going to focus on My Pro. He got silenced, can't really escape with the Remnant there. Jules going to go down in the meantime. Lakel's going to be able to pop his BKB charge, but it doesn't have a teleport scroll. Oh, they're going to choose to focus down. Job's going to get cancelled by that Void from Jesse.
Lakel's is out with no BKB.
He bought out. My Pro bought out.
Oh, Lakel's.
Oh my god. They bought out on Lakel. They bought out on the Ember, and Lakel's is going to go down. So that buyback is essentially useless at this point of the game. And Mineski looks like they're going to be able to secure Roche. Oh dear. This game took a big turn experience-wise, going into huge Mineski favor goal-wise as well. Right now 5,000 gold, but it's gonna be more after like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, if Ember were just a little bit further ahead, he'd have the Manta, and like a lot of these bad
Yeah, those
engagements wouldn't
silence
happen.
is just really causing him problems. They are going to have the refresher on the Wyvern.
Wow, he is farmed. How did he get that? Boom
And
bell.
they actually managed to salvage the buyback if they get the Aegis.
I thought that was a pretty good fight for Trust because they were fighting out like in a pretty wide open area. In the area.
But the issue was the fight prolonged too much.
Yeah,
You know, they didn't have Doom, and like you mentioned, Ember had to go back to base to regen. I mean, after that they came back and fight, but Witch Doctor didn't do anything. He had no mana, so no Death Ward, no cast. There was only just one cast basically, and no Death Ward. Tusk was dead at the start of the fight, so he was their main initiator, and Winter's Curse was used on only the PL.
I think they just saw an opportunity to kill Night Stalker and they really wanted the gem.
The gem, yeah, the gem was the bait.
Yeah.
So looking at the vision wise, Mineski have really good vision right now. They have 3 bots here in the jungle area. Night Stalker still has his gem and it's nighttime. Nighttime just pop as well, so it's level 16 Night Stalker. Wow, he actually popped his darkness. Wouldn't you save? Wouldn't you save it? Oh
They
no.
smoked right under the ward.
But wouldn't you save the darkness since it's already nighttime before an engagement happens?
Yes, because
Isn't it better that way?
he's gonna have like 3 minutes without nighttime. I mean, maybe he thinks that Abba.
Oh no, Cuckoo gonna get caught here. His doppelganger's like 2 seconds. He's gonna be able to doppelganger out here, but they can actually chase him down. I think he should be dead unless he pulls off another illusion juke. Oh dear, another illusion juke from Cuckoo!
Oh my god.
God!
What? Cuckoo!
Give this man a medal.
Dude, that is some game-winning plays.
Definitely game-winning plays there. Holy shit.
Wow.
It's not even their fault, you know, chasing the wrong target, because the doppelganger, you have like 1 illusion. It's as tanky as the real one.
Yeah, those are some sick doppelganger plays though. He dies right there. That's probably, I think he's forced to buy back when he comes back to base. Anyways, he's sitting around 5,000 gold. What would you go next? Butter?
Butter or
Butter.
Scuddy even? I guess Butter is better
Butter.
against Ember. You sort of force him to go MKB, which
Yeah.
usually Ember players don't really want to go MKB.
Scotty's better versus Doom though. I think you're more worried about Ember, so I think Butterfly is ideal.
Yeah, I think so too. Ember is the one that's dealing a lot of damage to him. But either way, it's not like Butter is like a clear better choice. It's like both of the options are still good.
Yeah. It's just slightly better.
So they are actually going to go for, wow, he's going, what, Bloodstone or Aghanims on Skywrath? You don't really have the mana pool to go Aghanims, right?
Maybe
So
he just wanted an HP item.
I think it's just Bloodstone.
I suppose.
Octarine Core feels weird.
Wouldn't you get like a veil or something? If you wanted damage?
I actually think that if you are looking for utility items, 4-star would still be good.
Yeah,
But
4-star
if
I
you are
think
looking to go for
damage.
I think you need more mana first, like Bloodstone. I think you need a mana item.
Why not veil?
Oh
It
no,
helps.
cool. He's gonna get caught again. Illusion bait one more time. Illusion bait, is this still gonna work? Is this still gonna work? Oh no, he still has 1 more second off his cooldown. Oh dear, illusion bait? No, maledict on him, so no illusion
Nice
bait
try.
anymore. Oh dear, they learned their lesson. Just maledict the damn PL. Wow, he has a point booster. Oh, this is the Doom's point booster. So Doom has Aghanims now if he wants for it. Since he already used his buyback, there's no point, I guess, in saving for gold.
I think at this point you go refresher though.
Yeah, I still feel Refresher is always
Yeah.
better than Aghanims if there's no target that's so tanky that you need the Aghanims to kill. They just basically need to disable 2 heroes. I agree. I think Refresher is better, but since he already has the point booster, so I guess he doesn't want to waste it.
So let's see. They have 1 minute left on Aegis, 40 seconds left on Phantom Lancer's respawn. Is it going to be enough? They should be able to force his buyback, right? They're already 1 racks down on Mineski. You can't afford to lose another one. And it is about to hit daytime, probably the worst possible time, but Night Stalker still has his ulti.
PL 25 seconds. So Hex on Darkseer, so they're really fully committing on this.
They
Buyback
really
status,
want the buyback.
PL has buyback, and only 2 heroes has buyback, PL and Tusk.
I think it's worth sacking your T3 so Phantom Laser doesn't have to buy back. You really don't want to.
Yeah, I think so too. If you are really forced in that situation, but lucky for them, they just needed to use the glyph and PR is gonna respawn.
And
so Doom has
Aegis
his Aghanims. I think
Aegis is down in like 10 seconds. I don't think they can take this fight.
they still have cheese.
Yeah, but I mean, is cheese really that?
They want to wait for the Aghanim. I think you want to wait for the Aghanims on the Doom.
You also have to wait until nighttime's over, which should just be a matter of seconds.
What, minute 50?
I think it's like 49.
But he's gonna have another one at 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of tough though. I think they're gonna be forced to fight under nighttime. Oh no. You Scepter gonna slide off his dodge the stun. Oh, Laguna bait. I think he actually dodged that Winter's Curse onto here. Gonna get the Doom onto Raging Potato as well. Raging Potato gonna go down. 3 heroes down for Mineski right now. They're gonna have to bail out of this fight. Cuckoo gonna doppelganger. Are you still having your illusion tricks, Mr. Cuckoo? Are you still gonna be able to trick them? They need to get the Maledict onto him.
Oh, he missed the chains.
He should be fine.
A little bit lucky for them, but Lina is down for 75 seconds with no buyback after purchasing that refresher orb.
He didn't even blow anyone off with the double.
Well, he wanted to blow up Ember.
Oh, he didn't get the second Laguna.
Yeah, he didn't. Well, that was a sick Winter's Curse by Boom Bell. Led to an easy Doom on Lina. And Jesse Vash sitting on the top side, but I mean, right now they're fighting 2v5.
What are they gonna do with these 2 heroes? Nothing they can do.
I think you kind of just sack Phantom Lancer. He still has 6,000 gold in the bank.
Oh, he still has buyback?
Yeah, he has 6,000 gold. What's he gonna do with it?
He needs to defend his last rack. There's no way you give up the Mega Creeps. Cuckoo, come on, Cuckoo. You need to go in. He's gonna be able to maybe kill Boom Belt. Boom Belt has Glimmer Cape. Oh, he's gonna drop the curse onto the illusions. Cuckoo gonna doppelganger in. Unfortunately, he has the Maledict buff on him, so they would actually know which one is the real Cuckoo here. The punch comes onto the illusion, so maybe not. Maybe they didn't know which is the real Cuckoo. Cuckoo gonna be able to doppelganger out, but still gonna be able to go down. But Mega Creeps already done for Mineski. Cuckoo's gonna buy back to salvage whatever kill they can actually get right now. He's gonna finish his boats of travel, but Lakel's gonna be, I think, the lone casualty here. He's gonna go down, but Mega Creeps, what can you actually do about it, Mineski? They need a Vlads, I guess.
Oh, what a crazy game.
They need.
This game's been insane,
dude.
dude.
Do you think they can actually hold the Mega Creeps?
I don't think so. PL's not farmed enough. He also committed to a BOTs. If he had Butterfly, I'd say maybe, but this is pretty much it. This is the last hurrah for Mineski. Trying to seal their way into the top of Group B.
So this actually puts Sig.Trust in first position?
Yes, as far as I know. So
there's nothing much Mineski can do at this point, right? I mean, Vlads would be helpful to push out the lanes, but they can't really win the straight up fight, even if they can defend the Mega Creeps.
Sig.Trust is at worst tied for first after winning this.
What?
At worst,
they can still be second place after this.
I think MVP Phoenix can 2-0 Space Creators and they'll also have 9 points. Phoenix and Mineski can also 2-0 RRQ. So we could have 3 teams that are 3-0-1.
You know, one thing to note as well, before that fight, probably he should have actually had the talisman at least.
Yeah, he should have bought. Why didn't he buy his items? He had so much gold.
Didn't have time for it because the push came too quick, I guess. I'm not sure. I mean, he definitely knows it's better to have an item, honestly. You know, sometimes because you're like in a team team environment, you're talking and you suddenly decide to fight and you don't have time to buy.
I mean, he had like 4,000 gold for a really long time.
Yeah,
4,000, 5,000, 6,000.
Got distracted, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I think he's been playing a little bit too safe with his item choices instead of committing more to farming.
The heart. I think if he had Manta first, he would have been more net worth.
Oh, he's getting crushed. This is Cuckoo without a buyback. Any illusion tricks left in his arsenal. Slide of Fist, and Cuckoo will eventually be taken down by Jabs' Death Ward. In the back lane with Abba getting nailed by a Mystic Flare. Doom comes out on Dark.
That was actually not expected. We kind of felt that MVP and Mineski are the 2 strongest team in this group.
Yeah.
and we felt that maybe Sig.Trust would be able to peep a game somewhere. But
I thought Mineski looked really weak in that game.
I think the draft, I just didn't like the draft overall though, because this draft is very...
What would you prefer? What was so bad about it?
It doesn't feel like, don't you feel like it doesn't feel like a Mineski type of lineup where they usually have a SF, they have like double like physical damage dealers, and it puts them in a much more comfortable position where, and Skyrough as well, because they have heroes that fall off very quickly at the early stage of the game.
I didn't like the Phantom Laser. I felt like Phantom Laser was like far too passive for the type of lineup that they wanted to run.
Couldn't they have actually played more aggressive? I mean, he wanted to play aggressive. His item choice was Threads, Aquila, and he went for Diffuser.